Well, Tyler Leach joins us here on Wisconsin.golf. And Tyler, you're a conference match here today. How many matches have you got under your belt, and what has life been like up here with the spring that we've had?
I believe this was our fourth match, um, and so far this spring it's been interesting. We spent, I think, maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks indoors. Our team set up 3 hitting nets in my garage, so that's what we did until we could get out on the course. And then I also have a putting mat that I just purchased this winter. It's like 30 feet long. It rolls nice. So
Mm-hmm.
so we were able to do some putting too, not just on regular carpet. And we just made the most of our opportunities. And I think the other teams in the conference had something similar, but I don't know if it was as advanced as us. So I
Sure,
think that might give us slightly an advantage this year.
definitely. I noticed there was still a little bit of snow around 9 Green.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
long ago was this place covered with snow?
Oh,
About 2 weeks now?
yeah. I think my parents opened. I think it was exactly a week ago, and then it was earlier that week, like Sunday, there was still snow melting. I was out here this weekend just hitting on mats. I couldn't hit
Mm-hmm.
off the ground. So yeah, it was about a little less than 2 weeks ago. There was still quite a bit of snow. I couldn't even go out on the course.
I mean, you're used to weather challenges up this way, but I mean, is this the worst that you've ever experienced?
The worst I've experienced, I'd say yes, but yeah, I remember in 2013, which would have been my 8th grade year, that was the year it snowed here on May 2nd, like 18 inches. So
Really?
they weren't they had an awkward season that year as well. But I wasn't in high school, so it didn't
Sure.
really affect me too much. But yeah, this year was something different, and I think I've been fairly fortunate the last 3 years to all 3 years we got out on time, and even last year we were able to get out end of February, so that was a bonus. But yeah, this year's been crazy, different.
How do you deal with the challenges of? I'm just going to slide over while the carts go by, but with trying to get in mid-season form for something that means so much to you at the end of the year. I mean, do you feel good with where you're at?
Yeah, I do. I think basically this winter I just had to take a lot of swing videos in my garage, and then I actually started videoing my putting stroke,
Mm-hmm.
and started working on that a lot, because before I kind of just went with however I felt like playing. And I had bought a putting mirror as well. That's really helped. So I think everything's overall just improved, and I can tell already just playing a couple meets. I've, like yesterday or Tuesday in our meet, I hit every shot just about flushed. Every shot's going where I want it to with the right shot shape. And my putting I'm still working on it, but it's definitely a lot better than it was last year. I think my putting kind of held me back a little bit. If I
Mm-hmm.
had to pick an area of my game, I think I put myself in contention a lot to win tournaments, but I just didn't make enough putts when I needed to. And I think this year I'll be able to hopefully make those putts and win more instead of just contending.
Yeah, I mean, you've experienced the highs and the lows of high school golf at the state tournament. I mean,
Yep.
were you disappointed walking away from there last year, and what kind of motivation was that to play as well as you did over the summer?
Yeah, I was extremely disappointed. Just the build up going into that, I just wanted to get out there and play, and I just couldn't wait to get back to University Ridge because I really enjoyed playing that course. So yeah, it was extremely disappointing to play that poorly in front of all my family and friends, but um, I learned a lot from it actually. That's kind of when I first started to realize that my putting wasn't really where it needed to be,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of motivated me to I need to really start practicing slightly more fundamental
Mm-hmm.
wise, and not just like alignment and ball position. I needed to be a little bit more technical
Sure.
with my game, and once I started doing that, I started hitting the ball a little bit better. And then as the summer progressed, I just kept putting myself in contention, which is all you can ask for.
What does this place behind you mean to you? And being able to grow up here, how are you going to miss this place?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss it. It's been a blessing for me. Just ever since I was little, I just could come out and golf whenever I wanted for free, and it's really given me the opportunity to be as good as I am at golf. Without it, if my parents didn't own a golf course, I don't know if I'd be golfing. So it's definitely a blessing. And then with my parents owning it, I was able to get a lot of my friends to come out with me, and we've had a good golf team the last couple of years, and I think this year should be about the same. Hopefully we can get back down to the state tournament.
This is going to come out about that time when the regionals start, just ahead of regionals. What are expectations for you guys? And did the slow start to the season hamper? Do you think it will hamper you in the long run, or are you the kind of team that kind of pick up where you left off?
I think as far as our expectations, I think we expect to make it back to the state tournament. I know our sectional is going to be really competitive, but I think we've got a good group of guys who've really worked hard over the off season, and I think we can make it back to state and contend at least for a trophy or near the lead. And I don't think this spring, I don't think it'll hamper our our run in the playoffs this later this spring. But I know for me personally, I know once I get out on the course, if I don't golf for a week or two at a time, once I get out on the course, it doesn't take me long to pick it back up.
Sure.
And I think I can kind of see that's about the same for these guys. Like they pretty much, we've only been practicing for a week and a half, and I can kind of already sense it. They're kind of back in the swing of things, back in probably close to mid-season form, and they're shooting scores that were better than last year, which is good to see. So I think once playoff comes, I think we'll be ready to make a run.
And how eager are you to march off to college?
Extremely eager. Yeah, I've been watching all their scores this spring, and I'm just really excited to go down there and compete for a spot on the team. I think I can help contribute to the team. And I know they've got a great coach. I'm excited to spend time with them and all the teammates. I've gotten to know quite a few of them personally, and it's going to be really exciting, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
When you see Hunter do what he did walking in as a freshman, what impact does that have on you, and maybe what you can accomplish at a young age?
Yeah, watching him do that, it's been amazing. It's unbelievable. I never thought he could play as well as he has been, but it's kind of just let me know that I have the chance to do that too. I was right with him in all the tournaments this summer, and I think that once I get there, I think I can make the same impact as he has, as long as I keep working hard. And I think the coaches I have there and the courses will help me become a better player, and I think I can definitely make a huge impact like he has.
I think your dad told me there's a trip involved too before the season even starts.
Yep. So in late July, we're going to Europe, to around Scotland, and we're gonna play some links golf there. So I'm really excited about that. I've never been there, and I just see it on TV, and it's definitely a different style of golf, and it'll be interesting to see how my game holds up in that kind of conditions. But I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Well, you got time to wait for that, but good luck with the conference regional sectionals.
Thank you.
We'll see you at University Ridge.
Sounds good.